Well, despite the change in the spillway's opening dates, shrimpers still fear of a major impact on their industry. Our Chris Welty reports the floodwaters could hurt their livelihood.
Shrimpers here in Sycamore Point say once the Morganza Spillway's open, it'll have even greater impacts on their industry, which is already suffering. They say they've been battling floodwaters since November. Shrimpers in Sycamore Point are not worried about rising water. They're more concerned about polluted floodwater. They say runoff from fertilizer up north and other debris is diminishing the quality of water.
Hardly no shrimp at all, no saltwater fish, no crabs, no oysters. All that's totally done away with.
Thomas Olander and his family own Vermilion Bay Seafood. He says this season has been a total loss.
We've been having this in our family business since 1971. It's a 48-year-old dock. It's the first year that we've ever had it and never had it open on the opening shrimp season. Never bought a shrimp here yet this year.
Our salinity content is at 0.03. You can't get any fresher than that.
The Olander brothers say the fresh water is creating an even bigger dead zone. They're afraid the Morganza opening will make the issue worse.
So there's a real good possibility that we're going to lose our fall season. So that's not just the spring season, we're going to lose our fall season also, which it's going to be devastating for all your local fishermen.
UL geology professor Gary Kingsland says though fishermen are feeling the impacts of dead zones, there are some advantages.
How we do have such strong fisheries is because this sort of thing comes down these rivers, right? You know, a lot of nutrients and a lot of organic material, and small things eat that and bigger things eat that. So we've been reaping the benefit.
The shrimpers I spoke with say in the coming weeks they plan to have an industry meeting to continue discussing the need for relief as well as the dead zones they're facing. In Sycamore Point, Chris Welty, KATC TV3.
Well, Louisiana scientists will be keeping an eye on the dead zone in the Gulf of Mexico. They say the summer weather pattern will allow the dead zone to stick around.
So if you have much energy, the water will tend to move back and forth and become mixed, and then you have the oxygenated water above that's mixed with the water below, and it's good. The water is just mixed. So generally calm conditions, you know, that's one of the reasons why this tends to form in the summer is we don't have big cold fronts coming through where you have days of high wind.
In St. Mary Parish, traveling on levees is now banned. Anyone caught on the levee will be facing charges. And to stay updated on the Morganza Spillway opening, head over to KATC.com/flooding.
Now to